Hey guys, it's Samantha from Motor Mavens. Recently, Speed Channel hit us up and it looks like we'll be working on some projects together. We're here with one of the judges from Speed Channel's new series, Car Warriors. Let's go talk to our judge.
I'm George Barris, and I'm a motor maven. I completed my first custom, which was a 1925 hand-me-down Buick from my parents. And I was able to do all the different customizing events, putting doorknobs in the grill and foxtails and hubcaps and in fact, old household paint from a hardware store. But when I drove into school, it was kind of a very unique feeling because this is the first time that anybody in our classes or even the school board was able to see a car customized. That means changed from what it was stock to what I created from that car. And of course doing everything by hand and through my mind at 13 years old of what I liked, what I enjoyed. And the big feeling extended through the kids that were at school, because when they saw what I did, they said, wow, look what Barris did to that old Buick. He made it into a new Buick or a custom Buick. So these are one of the thrills that I had that made me feel that this is the road that I wanted to take with any kind of wheels for the rest of my life. 1957, and I got a phone call from one of the police department guys who worked for me. He said, George, your building is burning. Now, Shirley and I, we went ahead and we thought there was a joke, called back to the police department. They said, yes, George, your building is burning. So Shirley and I run down there, and of course it was burning. We lost 15 cars, Archie Moore, Jane Mansfield, President Richfield. My whole life was there. And I said, I quit, Shirley. I'm not going to go through this anymore. We lost everything except it stopped. The fire stopped at one little building that I had one car in, and that was the a la carte. Shirley said, you're going to stay. The a la carte was owned by Richard Peters from Fresno, an Armenian boy. And he said, George, you're going to stay. I said, okay, we'll finish the car. Now, these Armenians every day drove 250 miles to help me work on the a la carte, to finish the a la carte. And lo and behold, we won. #1 Grand National Roadster in history that won that show. Car Warriors has got it like a dream world, because they have within their facilities all the aspects to customize cars. They got English rollers, they got cutters, they got slicers, they got torches, they got everything at their hands length. They got parts, they got engines, they got wheels, they got tires, they got upholstery. And then they got 2 fancy, great-looking spray booths that they can go in with the latest paint equipment. Give me what they have. In our days, we had no tools. We had hacksaws, cutting scissors, and to create designs, it was not through a computer. It was to photograph the car, take your scissors and cut it out. In fact, that's the way I customized the Munster coach. I photographed a 1925 Model T, and then I took the scissors and cut it into 3 sections so I could make a 6-door Model T. And from there, I went ahead and created T fenders that go off to the side, a cabinet in the center for Al Lewis, a piggyback in the back for Butch Patrick. All of that was done through scissors and photographs. Today, you take that photograph and you put it into the computer and you go in different directions and you can stretch it, you can build it up, you can add parts, you can do all of that, which is what my son and my grandson does for me now. What really inspires me today is the young element that's coming up. That means what is making them feel that they want to be a customizer or want to be in the automotive industry, and doing it and inspiring them enough to where they want to be different too. The quality, the workmanship, the uniqueness, and the creativity is the most important thing, and that's what inspires me today, is that the young element is coming up. And the fact that we do have television that covers the world. I travel the world now, and they all see through the media of television what we do here in California and USA. And that's what inspires me, is that it's a world inspiration, not just one little column.